Hey, ninth graders. I'm here to help you with your transferring from a rough draft of your horror story to a final draft. Some of you guys still need to get that rough draft done. So this can help with that as well, because I'm going to give you some key steps that will help make your story phenomenal. Not just adding suspense, because we've already talked about that, but some things you can do in your actual writing. All right, so I'm going to take us to Google Classroom. All right, so today you're going to see this question right here. What four things do you need to do to make your horror story better? All right, so you're going to get better at writing by watching this short video. All right, so you're going to open up this slideshow. All right, that is going to take you right here. All right, these are pro editing tips. All right, you're going to want to first add detailed description. Detailed description that helps your reader see the story you are telling. Use vivid description in your story. Engage your readers by letting them experience it. Help them see, feel, taste, smell, and hear the elements of your story setting, just as if they had a picture like this one in front of them. So think about it this way. Picture it like you took your phone and you're like, oh, took a picture, use the camera, and you're going to look at it and say, oh, what do I see? What do I feel? What do I taste? What do I smell? And describe it. It's going to bring your story to life. It's going to help your readers connect. And that's your main goal. All right. Something kind of like this. It was a hot summer day. My dad and I were working on the farm. That's when the phone call came. The call that made that bright, beautiful day a cold, dark, gloomy one. All right. Notice the adjectives. Those are descriptive words. Those help people feel. Maybe add in a few adjectives. You can also add in dialogue. A conversation that propels the story forward. All right, you don't want it just to be, hi, hello, how are you? I'm fine. That doesn't propel anything forward. You need to have dialogue that adds tension and helps the reader understand the relationship between the characters. This hooks your readers in because they will want to know what's going to happen. So it could look like this. Why are you here right now? Said my mom. I can't breathe, I gasped. We need to rush you to the hospital. Now, that's an example of how dialogue should look and how it can feel. But what if the mom had said, suck it up? Ooh, that would have added so much conflict there. What if she would have rolled over and said, I'm going back to sleep? So what a character says defines who they are, and it adds that conflict. That's what you want to do. So when you're thinking about dialogue, add it to your story. Add an engaging scene to your story that uses dialogue. Think of your story like this picture and think, what would these horses be saying? What's going on? What's the conflict there? What's being said? All right. So think of it like a picture and put that conversation in. All right, so far we've talked about adding in sensory rich details, dialogue. All right, here's your final tips. Notice the S there because there are two coming. All right, read your short story backwards. This helps you slow down and see any mistakes, both grammatical, so when you spell things wrong, and story continuity, where you're like, so I just said that I was wearing a brown shirt, but the key element in my story is that I don't have any clothes on. That'd be a horror story. Oh my gosh. Nightmare. All right. So you need to check for those type of mistakes too. All right. And then finally, final pro tip, have a friend read it and score it on our rubric. I'll show you where the rubric is again in just a second. Then go and make the changes they suggest. And you're going to do that in the book creator. All right. Which needs to get done. All right. So you're going to find all of that right here. So I'm going to post this video right here. And then on that, you will find book creator. This is how to get that book done. This links you to our assignment in that came a couple weeks ago. And you're going to find your rubric right here. This was posted on November 9th. Okay. It was due November 20th. I don't have that many of you guys is in here. So get your rough drafts done. Get a friend to read it with a rubric. All right. And then take a chance. Go to Book Creator and open up your book and maybe even type it up, like add in all of this stuff, add in dialogue, add in vivid description, have your scenes come to life in that way. All right. I hope this was helpful. Really enjoyed the fun conversations we had in our Zoom chat this morning. You guys, I miss you. I care for you. Let me know how I can help you. Take care.